Welcome back, friends. We have a lot to do today. So, first off, we're gonna move our camper here. I didn't get much more done with the logs. I got a little bit cleaned up, but oh, don't fall down the hill. But I did get a few more things put up back there after last time. All right, let's get this hooked up. Now, I am going to end up moving this carport at some point too, but I'm not exactly sure where I want it yet. And I just... oh boy. All right, what sort of mess did I make here? Ooh, that does not look good. Okay. Let's try cutting our wheel to the left. Alright. Let's unhook this trailer. Go forwards a little bit here. Back up. There we go. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, got that unstuck. Now, there's a chance we'll end up heading back over this way. I don't really think so, though, because our homestead over here is progressing quite a bit, and I think this is going to be where we make our entire home. I think. So, you might notice a few differences here. So, I finally got a shed put up. It cost me, everything cost me a little bit more than I was expecting, but I got us a shed, so we do finally have somewhere to store some of our equipment, especially the rented stuff, because I'd feel really bad if we ruined any of that. And we got a chicken pen set up. I did throw up this little canopy to give them a little extra cover, plus they've got the shed here as a windbreak too. I'd really like to get some bales or something too, so that they'll have somewhere nice and warm to nest, because, I mean, with this cold, they're definitely going to be getting a bit stressed. I mean, let's check our forecast here. It's starting to warm up at least, right? I mean, we are into February. It's starting to warm up a little bit. 60 still a little bit chilly. It does say snow in the forecast, though, right there, weirdly. I don't see... I don't know. I don't think we're going to be getting snow from the looks of it. Oh, maybe that's just that February symbol there. All right, so... let's get this somewhere over here. You know, we're going to go back this way, I think, with our camper. And the only thing I really need to watch out for is that, other than running into these little trees, is I need to watch that I'm not putting it, like, right around some stumps, like, right in through here, because I still need to take out those stumps. That's getting really thick with the brush. You know what? Right now, ooh, you know, let's go put it behind for now, because we aren't going to be cutting any trees down back here for a bit. If I can maneuver back here. There we go. I mean, I'm still a little bit thick in the brush back here, and there's definitely some stumps, but that's not a bad spot to call home right now. Alright. Yeah, that ought to work. That'll work nicely. Nice view out of my tiny little windows there. Yeah, that's a nice view out of the bed. Alrighty. Now... come on, get over it, get over it. There we go. Okay. Now, I am going to have some stuff to pick up from the store this morning for the chickens, and of course, we're going to have to go get our chickens as well. We do definitely need to work on loading up this trailer, too. And I think we're going to do that first, because I want to say down at the store, Bob doesn't usually have stuff ready until about 9 o'clock. And it's just barely getting to 9 here. So I think we're going to do some log loading first. Work on, you know, we're going to work on this little pile over here because this little pile is a little bit messier. Yeah, so let's get these guys at least loaded up. Any of the smaller stuff we're going to end up just keeping for our little wood shop, but I didn't really sort much of it out yet. I grabbed a few of the top little like toothpicks that you get, but we have a lot more to do here. All right, so let's get to work. Oh, not breaking our skid steer. Loading up our trailer. And all of these logs should be pretty much the exact length of the trailer. trailer load filled. And it's definitely going to be late enough in the day here to head to the shop. Let me drop this other top over here for our stash. I was kind of originally thinking about just loading this all up and then going right over to the store so that we don't have to haul around the empty trailer, but I don't know about leaving this here loaded up like that. That's a lot of weight to try and rehook it up afterwards, and you can see my suspension's actually a little bit high for this trailer. So I think we're gonna sell this trailer load off, then we'll stop by the store. And I guess we'll just keep dragging around this empty trailer. I mean, I was going to... We could, I suppose, come back and drop it off. Or I guess maybe even just park it up at the store for a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to see once we get this sold off. I don't see any trains coming. Alright, so you can see my stuff waiting here at the store already. I've got some feed in a chicken cage there waiting for me. And then we do still have to go and buy the chickens too. Alright, so we cannot use that little cut through. Oh, dear. That would have been a mess if I ran into one of them with this trailer full. Well, that one doesn't know where to go. Alright. So far, so good. This trailer's definitely much, much heavier than what we've been hauling. And hopefully we'll get a nice little profit off of it. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. We might have to take a loan to buy another tract of land for our continued logging efforts once I get everything cleared out from what we have. I really don't want to do that. Alright, let me go get this sold off and I will be right back with you. Alright, there we go, and we got a lot of money out of this. So, given that I've got at least a couple more loads there, we might be okay when it comes to buying our next tract. So, let's hit up the store, and I'm going to have to check where we can actually buy our chickens. I was a bit disappointed that Bob doesn't carry them. I mean, I know I've definitely been to Tractor Supplies where they have chicken and some ducks and poultry and stuff like that that you can buy as long as you're not buying like one. I think they make you buy and buy about 6 or 12 or something. So we'll have to go find somewhere else. Alright. You know, we're probably going to need to make this a little bit easier. Put those log bunks down. There we go, because I think we're going to have to just load up the trailer, because if I load the back of the truck up, it probably won't go too well with this trailer on there. So let's grab this. We are going to just lay this down flat. Get these all loaded up here. Not gonna worry about having them on there too neatly. I mean, I suppose I could have asked to borrow the their telehandler and just picked it all up in one go, but I don't know. We can use a little elbow grease here. Load all these up. I'm not really sure how much they eat or how quickly. So we just bought a handful so that we could fill up that feed trough. And I don't know, if we have some extra, we have some extra. All right, now let's find out where our animal dealer here is. We've got to have one. It doesn't look like they're in town. That's our lumber mill. Alright, well I couldn't find anything on the map, so I got out and talked to Bob about it. Apparently I'm going to have to go to the next town over. So we're going to come drop off the trailer and head for a trip out of town, I guess. I didn't realize that was going to be the case, but oh well. So let's pull right up through here, because this is where we'll be able to pretty easily get all this set up the next time. Unhook all that. Hop back in. Alright, I'm going to need to grab our cage, and maybe I'll just toss the feed in the back as well. Let's get backed right up here, and I can just kind of get up on the trailer and walk between the two. There we go. That ought to work. Get all our hooks undone here, because we're going to have to carry the feed all the way to the other side. Get a strap on that guy real quick. Yes, we might as well just toss all these bags over real fast so I don't have to haul them all over. I guess this way too, if the animal dealer wants to make sure that I'm going to actually take care of the chickens, I can show them, look, I got feed. At least until I eat them. Oop, one fell down there. Alright. Let's get our tailgate closed up here. There we go. And we gotta head out of town. I mean, that's gonna put a hamper into selling off logs today, but oh well. Gotta do what you gotta do. I really want to get those chickens. Help me cut down on some grocery costs at least, and you know, any extra eggs I can sell off. So let's head out here, and I guess I'll probably pick this up once I'm back into town. Alright, we are back in town, and that took quite a bit longer than I expected it to today, but our brand new little chickies have been secured. I picked up 7 hens and a rooster. 8's all we can fit into this little cage I've got. But hopefully with having the rooster too, we'll actually get some eggs fertilized and keep expanding our population of chickens. And hopefully we'll be getting enough eggs out of them once they grow up a little bit here that I'll be able to sell some off as well, because, I mean, that would be fantastic to be able to actually move some products that we're starting to produce here on our homestead as we're getting it built up a little bit. I mean, it'd be nice to have a little extra income besides the logs. I mean, we're doing pretty well with the logs, but like I said, we are maybe going to be a little bit stretched for our next property, which will be really unfortunate. I might have to take out a loan. I hope I don't, but we might need a sizable loan actually too. And then hopefully that property will pay off enough to pay off the loan and make us some nice profit. Now, we're going to try something, because we can see our homestead right up there, our logging yard, whatever you want to call it. And we own all the property surrounding this here pond, so we're just going to kind of skirt around it so we don't have to drive all the way down to the shop again. And that worked out pretty well. We might have to cut a road down that hillside. Yeah, I think we will have to cut a road down that hillside, because that'll really help. But let's go ahead and get these chickens into their new home here and make sure we've got them fed too. Let's get our tailgate down. Oop, I didn't turn the truck off. Alright, there we go. Get everything undone here. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm hoping I can still pick that up. Yep, we can still pick that up with our chickens in there. Try and set them down gently, and then I can jump down. There we go. Alright, and I know I've got this big gap in the fence here, but there was no way for me to really easily set it up so that I could get the fence around the outside and still be able to dump food in for them, so we're just gonna hope that they don't come running out, and if they do, I'll have to maybe fence off a bigger area or something. Maybe throw up some sort of gate that I can still get in and feed them. But I mean, really, they can probably fly over this thing too. It's more so to try and keep them a little bit safer. It's not going to be perfect. But as long as I don't run them over with the skid steer or anything like that, I think we'll be fine. So give me a minute. I'll get all these guys unloaded and we'll see how they're looking. Alright, I've got them all moved over and they're looking fairly happy in there. I definitely need to get them some food though. So let's grab this one that somehow fell underneath and start... That was weird. We'll start dumping some of this food in there for them. There we go. Works easier when I cut it at the bottom, I suppose. Now, like I said, I'm not really sure exactly how much they need. Start tossing some food bags over here. Alright, we got 200 liters already into that trough. Since these bags are for some reason measured in liters. Man, that is crazy how it just keeps flying out of there. Maybe I shouldn't be throwing them like this. Yeah. Alright, Farming Simulator at its finest. I really can't say much besides that on this one. All the little things they really should try and improve on. And I get it, that's a mod to have the little bags, but still, that's not that weird. It would do the same thing with the big bag to some extent when you've got the big bag at a weird angle. Alright, so we got our chickens. We've got them fed. I suppose I could have left that tailgate down because we're just gonna get this hooked back up over here. Alright, let's get this hooked back up. Get everything put back up. And we are going to leave it right here. And that'll be it for today's episode. See you guys next time. Have a fantastic day. Happy gaming. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Have a terrific day.